Hello and welcome to today's session. My name is Omolela Elsie Oluwale, the founder and CEO of Lighthouse HR Company. I trust that you had an interesting experience in the last session where we had an overview of what the Human Resource in Practice program, online training program is all about. Last session, I gave you an understanding of what the workplace is like, what the future of work is like, how important it is for us to know that every task we take in the workplace has to be value oriented. So it's not just you being another employee in on payroll. It is about you delivering value in interpreting your task, your responsibilities, and your duties as you have been employed to do. Now, working with that organization will mean that you are changing the status quo. You are supporting those in management and those at strategy to implement the vision to and the goals objectives of the organization part time. We talked about what the HRIP program is about, the duration of the program, which is 8 weeks. We talked about the critical key area of the internship program where we will have to interpret all that we have learned and how important you are in an organization, not just as a department, but also as individuals. So HR is very critical to the growth and development, sustainability of every organization, and that's the role that you are in that organization to play. We mentioned that it is important for us to to have a weekend. Every weekend, at the end of every week, every module, we will have an on-site online rather an online live session where we deal with questions and answers and give further clarity. We have experts who will be in charge of each of these modules and will be taking us differently on this live session. So today we would like to know the power behind the Human Resource and Practice Program, okay, the organization behind this. At least who will not want to know about the people or the brand that has put this together to ensure that we are prepared ahead, to are prepared to face the HR space with the right knowledge and the right information. So let's get started. Now, Lighthouse HR Company is a tech-enabled human resource management and support organization. All right, and we kickstarted in 2010 and then did a pivotal during COVID when COVID came. So COVID did us good. Okay, now when we say Lighthouse is tech-enabled, what that means is that we leverage technological tools just like you are watching us either through your phone or any of your devices, your laptop, your desktop, and all that. These tools, the softwares, the hardwares, the initiatives, these technological digital tools that we use these tools to be able to interpret and share with the world what we are about. Hence, we use the word tech enabled. Do you understand? All right. So, Lighthouse pivoted when COVID came, and we decided to, do this, make our operations as accessible to the world as possible. Now, Lighthouse HR Company has four categories, segments of persons that is important to us. These key categories of individuals or group of people are our target audience. Number one is our employees. The second are employers, founders, CEOs of the organization. All other stakeholders are the third. And finally, very importantly, is the organization itself. So every business is seen as an independent entity from its owner. Okay. And Lighthouse HR Company has decided to see an organization as a different body aside its owners, the founders, and the management staff. So when we say all stakeholders, we are talking about when you hear me say all stakeholders, I'm talking about the employers, the founders, the CEOs of the organization, her employees, other external and internal stakeholders, their consultants, their vendors and suppliers, as much as the organization itself. So it's important that you have this in mind. Our services covers the 12 and the 15 functions. So as an HR practitioner, we will let you know what this means. For the functions, as an HR practitioner, we have the functions within the internal organization. As a business, for us, these functions are services. So we offer from trainings to hiring to firing to performance management, employee engagement, and all of these services. So you go on our website, www.lighthousehrcompany.com.ng. You can visit our website. I'll take that again, www.lighthousehrcompany.com.ng. Go online, check up our website. You'll know more about us. And then if you need access to this portfolio document, you can just send us a mail. Click on the contact us page, and then you can request for to know more about us, and then we'll send you something that can support your knowledge about the organization. All right. Now, over time, we have dealt with some organization in the sector and in several industries, from agri-based organizations to NGOs, non-for-profit, non-governmental organizations, to even government agencies, okay? Government parastatals, their MDAs and the likes. We have done and still doing businesses with people in the educational space, FMCGs, communications, ICT, the oil and gas sector, the energy sector. We are doing business in that space also. We have not also forgotten to let you know that we do business with finance, right? In consulting, people that offer professional services in the space, in the energy space, in waste management and recycling, even in solid minerals like mining and the like. So we'll manage these organizations, and we offer services to them as it were. Now, we would like to tell you our vision as well as what our mission looks like. So, our vision at Lighthouse HR Company is to be the world's most recognizable brand for total performance management. What that means is that you are looking at us, you are looking at us for in terms of managing performance, organizational performance, stakeholder performance, investment performance, as well as employee performance. It is very critical to also understand that is what we are looking at. So we're not just looking at the organization as one-sided. We're looking at the organization as both as stakeholders, the organization as an entity, its founders, and its employees, as it were. Now, our mission statement is threefold: to be a household name for effective workplace performance solutions, offering these solutions in HR tech, and then generally in the people industry. Then we have chosen to be foremost for people and business strategy initiatives, leveraging technology and innovations. Okay. All right, so we are on the journey to ensure that anything that has to do with business and business strategy, what happens is that we have that solution to help your business, your project to thrive. And finally, we are in the journey to ensure that all our stakeholders, I've mentioned four of them, all our stakeholders are financially profitable, leveraging investments and partnerships. So we have programs, projects, products, services that will ensure that you can do business with us and you are profitable at the end of the day. Now, our culture is key. How do we do business? We are professional in all that we do. We do not trade professionalism, excellence in our delivery. We're credible in the things that we do. We have our culture and our environment is friendship. We keep things simple and not give you all of the jargons that comes with the industry. We keep things simple. We value innovations, especially people innovations, to ensure that these things are very critical um, to make our business service delivery on point. Permit me to use the word on point for our clients or our partners and other stakeholders as the case may be. For our story, I'd already mentioned to you how we started and how it is important that we needed to pivot at the time, okay, when COVID hit. Now, how are we doing? We're on the journey to expand our businesses across the globe. We're currently thriving in the Southwest Africa, yes, in Southwest Nigeria, and then in West Africa. Yes, we are spreading also in the northern part and the eastern part of Nigeria, and we are jumping the scale to move on to other countries in West Africa and in the EMEA region. So if you have business for us, yes, you are most welcome to reach out to us as soon as possible. Now, one of the critical things we look at in business is our CSR. We offer CSR opportunities where we meet with students, where we do projects with for students, for young people, for our community, even for other employees. Our focus for our CSR projects are in the marketplace as well as in the workplace because it has to impact directly it has to impact directly on our four target audience. So all the things that we do with our CSR goes straight up to ensuring that our stakeholders are impacted and our our social corporate responsibility projects are given, are offering values offered through this project. Now for our SDG goals, we look at quality education. That's goal 4. Goal 11 is we offer decent work. We have done some very good work with collaborations with decent work, the decent work segment of the UN project, where we offer decent work and economic growth. And then finally, we do our CSR project also covers industry, innovations, and infrastructure, where we look at softwares, emerging people, technology, and softwares that can be used across the globe. One of which is one of our program where rather than in the word jackba, go to other countries and live and work. You can actually work for global brands without leaving your home country. So watch out for that. All right. So it's important that we must share with you what Lighthouse HR Company is about. So we're going to be stopping there. As the training goes on, we'll be sharing with you one of the key things that has kept us sustainable up till date. And I hope to see you in the next session. Enjoy.